Hello friends, now we are in the 13th class of Signal and System Basic. So here the 47th question is Yn denotes the output and Xn denotes the input of a discrete time system. Okay, given by the difference equation, the difference equation is Yn minus 0.8 Yn minus 1. Okay, equal to Xn plus 1.25 Xn plus 1. Its right-sided impulse response. There are four options given: causal, unbounded, periodic, non-periodic. And this question has been asked in GATE 2006. So let us see which one of the given option is correct one. Okay. So let us see. Now the given difference equation is Yn. Okay. So let me write Yn minus 0.8 Yn minus 1. Sorry, this is Yn minus 1. Yn minus 1. Yn minus 1 equal to Xn plus 1.25 plus 1.25 Xn plus 1. Okay, Xn plus 1. Let me write here Xn plus 1. So if we take the Z transform of both the sides, then it would become Yn will become Yz. So taking Z transform, it will become we can write here Yz. Okay, Yz minus 0.8 minus 0.8 Z inverse Yz. Okay, this will be equal to Xz. Xz will be the Z transform of Xn, this Xn. And now the Z transform of Xn plus 1 will be Z multiplied by Xz. Okay, so it would be if we write here plus 1.25 Z multiplied by Xz. Okay, now if we take Yz and Xz common, then it would become Yz and 1 minus 0.8. Okay, Z inverse. This would be equal to Xz. Okay, multiplied by 1 plus 1.25 Z. Okay, now I think it is clear to all of you how I have written these things. So now Yz by Xz, this would be nothing but 1 plus 1.25 Z divided by 1 minus 0.8 Z inverse. Okay, now if we write like this, if we separate these two terms 1 and 1.25, then it will become 1 by 1 minus 0.8 Z inverse and plus we can write here Z multiplied by 1.25 into 1.25 divided by 1 minus 0.8 Z inverse. Okay, 0.8 Z inverse. Okay, so now it is clear to all of you that it would be 1 by 1 minus 0.8 Z inverse plus Z into 1.25 divided by 1 minus 0.8 Z inverse. Okay, so Yz divided by Xz, this is nothing but this is system function. So now we can write Sz. This is the system function, so we can represent it as Sz. So Sz is nothing but it is 1 by 1 minus 0.8 Z inverse plus Z multiplied by 1.25. Okay, uh, divided by 1 minus 0.8 Z inverse. Okay, and as all of uh, all of us know that the inverse Z transform of the system function is nothing but it is the impulse response of the system. So if we take the inverse Z transform of Z, then we will get in right-handed impulse response. Okay, and since it is saying that about the right-handed impulse response, then we have to okay. So if we take the right-handed inverse Z transform, then the impulse response will be how much? So impulse response will be Hn equal to nothing but 0.8 to the power n un. Okay, and if we take the impulse response for again z multiplied by 1.25 divided by 1 minus 0.8 z inverse, then the impulse response of 1.25 divided by 1 minus 0.8 z inverse, this would be nothing but 1.25 0.8 to the power n un. But since z is multiplied here, so we have to shift the whole function by uh, unity. Means we have to here we have to shift n by n plus 1. Okay, so the inverse z transform will be here how much? So inverse z transform will be here plus 1.25. Let me write here plus 1.25. Okay, plus 1.25 and it would be 0.8 to the power n plus 1. Okay, instead of n it would be n plus 1 u n plus 1. Okay, so this would be the impulse response. Now we have to analyze which one of the given options. You can see that Hn equal to 0.8 to the power n un. Okay, and plus 1.25 0.8 to the power n plus 1 un plus 1. Okay, so now let us see what are the options given. So first option is here causal. So this system is not causal because its value, its impulse response is also existing for n equal to minus 1 here because due to un plus 1. Okay, uh, so this function is this impulse response is not causal. Another option is option number B, unbounded. So let us see whether it is unbounded or bounded. Okay, this is not unbounded. This will always be bounded because if we take infinite power, then also it will tend to 0. 0.8 to the power n will tend to 0, and again 0.8 to the power n plus 1 will tend to 0. And for definite power of definite value of n, the value of hn will be finite. Okay, finite value of n. So it is not unbounded, it is bounded. So option number B is also not correct. Option number B is also not correct. Let us see what is option number C. It is periodic. So it is never periodic. This one is never periodic. Let us see what is the last option, non-negative. Okay, since there is no negative term and so it will always be non-negative. So this impulse response hn will always be non-negative, and hence we can say that this will be non-negative, and hence option number D is the correct one. Okay, the next question is the unit impulse response of a second order underdamped system starting from rest is given by Ct equal to 12.5 e to the power minus 6t sine 8t for t greater than equal to 0. The steady state value of the unit step response of the system is equal to. There are four options given: A, B, C, and D. And this question has been asked in GATE 2004. So let us see which which one of the given option is correct one. Okay. So now we will try to solve it. Which one is correct one? Now it is given that the unit impulse response of a second order system, a second order underdamped system. It is given that underdamped system starting from rest is given by Ct equal to 12.5 e to the power minus 6t sin 8t for t greater than equal to 0. The steady state value of the unit step response of the system is equal to. So impulse response is given. Now let me write the impulse is given that the impulse response okay, the impulse response is ct equal to 12.5, okay, e to the power minus 6t sin 8t. So now if we take the Laplace transform, then it will become the impulse response in Laplace domain. So the impulse response in Laplace domain is nothing but it is transfer function of the system. So taking Laplace transform, the transfer function of the system will become. So let me write taking Laplace transform. So taking Laplace transform, the transfer function of the system will be nothing but it will be Cs, and that will be equal to Ts. And what is Ts? Ts is the transfer function. And if we take the Laplace transform of 12.5 e to the power minus 6t sin 8t, then it will come the Laplace transform of sin omega t is nothing but omega by s square plus omega square. Okay, so here omega is 8, and since e to the power minus 60 is associated with sin 8t, so now s will be replaced by s plus 6. Okay, so now the Laplace transform will be nothing but 12.5 into omega. Omega will be 8 divided by, okay, s plus 6 whole square plus 8 square. Okay, now we can write if we multiply 12.5 by 8, then it will become 100. Okay, so it will become 100 divided by s square plus 12s, okay, plus 100. So this will be the transfer function. This will be the impulse response of the Laplace transform of impulse response, or you can say transfer function also, because Laplace transform of impulse response is nothing but transfer function of the system. Now let us write here. Now it is given that the question is asking about the steady state value of the unit step response of the system is equal to. So it is asking about a steady state value of the unit step response. So if we give the unit input, then the response obtained is called a unit step response. So the unit step response of the system in Laplace domain will be the, or you can say the Laplace transform of the Laplace transform of uh, unit step response of the system will be given by Ts multiplied by Ts is transfer function, that is 100 divided by s square plus 12s plus 100. Okay, so Ts multiplied by the Laplace transform of uh, uh, unit step input, and that is 1 by s. So finally we will get 100 divided by s into s square plus 12s plus 100. So this will be the Laplace transform. This will be the Laplace transform of unit step response. Now the question is asking about the steady state value. So to find out the steady state value, we have to find out the we have to apply the final value theorem due to Laplace to find out the steady state value of unit step response. So by final value theorem, we can find the steady state value. Now the steady state value. Now the steady state value. The steady state value of unit step response will be given by limit s tends to 0, s multiplied by nothing but this one. This is ts by s. So ts by s. So s will cancel out each other. So now we are left with only limit s tends to 0 ts. Okay. So it will be nothing but limit s tends to 0 and ts is nothing but we can write from here 100 divided by s square plus 12s plus 100. So if we give the value of s as 0, then we will get 100 by 100. Okay. So and that will be nothing but 1. So now the uh, value of unit the steady state value of unit step response will be 1. So which of one of the given option is correct? So option number A is correct. Option number D is option number D is correct one. So option number D is correct one. Okay. The next question is, given the relationship between the input ut and the output yt to be yt equal to integral 0 to t 2 plus t minus tau multiplied by e to the power minus 3 t minus tau u tau d tau. Okay. The transfer function ys divided by us is there are 4 alternatives given, and this question has been asked in GATE 2001. Okay. So let us see which one of the given option is correct. Now it is given that equation is yt equal to 0 to integral 0 to t 2t plus 2 plus t minus tau e to the power minus 3 t minus tau u tau d tau. Okay. So let me write first what is the equation. Okay. So let me write yt equal to 0 to t 2 plus t minus tau e to the power minus 3 into t minus tau u tau d tau. Okay. Now we can easily see that this integral is nothing but this is the convolution of two functions, because the convolution of two functions, suppose the convolution of there is convolution of two functions f1t and f2 and f2t. Then the convolution of two functions is given by, let me write here convolution of two functions. How we can write the convolution of two functions? The convolution of two functions, convolution of two functions. Okay. Convolution of two functions f1t and f2t is given by f1t This is the symbol of convolution. A star, this a star is the symbol of convolution. F1t a star F2t, and this one is equal to, this one is nothing but this one is nothing but 0 to, okay, F1 t minus tau, F1 t minus tau, F2 tau d tau, okay, from 0 to t. If the function f1 and f2 are if the function f1 and f2 both are causal function. So for causal function, this one is the relation between this one is the relation of convolution. Okay, so we will use this relation because here also, here it is given that yt is equal to 0 to t 2 plus t minus tau e to the power minus 3 t minus tau u tau d tau. So now we can write here, there are two functions. First function is uh, uh, 2 plus t multiplied by e to the power minus 3t, okay, and the second function is e to the power uh, ut. So from here we can write, from here we can write that from here we can write uh, f1t is nothing but f1t is nothing but uh, 2 plus t multiplied by e to the power minus 3t, okay, and f2t, this one is nothing but e to the power sorry ut, okay, this one is nothing but ut. Now it is given that here in the question given the relationship between the input ut, ut is the input and the output is yt, okay, so input is ut and output is yt. Now we can write here yt is nothing but from here we can write yt is nothing but uh, yt is nothing but it is the convolution of f1t, okay, convolution f2t. Now if we take the Laplace transform of yt, okay, if we take the Laplace transform of yt, then what will happen? Then this convolution will convert in multiplication. So after taking Laplace transform, we can write here ys. Ys will be the Laplace transform of this yt, and we can write here f1s. What is f1s? F1s is the Laplace transform of f1t multiplied by this will become multiplication only, multiplied by f2s, okay. So what is f1s and what is f2s? So f1s f1 is nothing but 2 plus t multiplied by minus e to the power minus 3t. So from here we can write, let me write from here, from here we can write f1s, that is the Laplace transform of f1t. So f1s will be nothing but what will be it? It will be the Laplace transform of 2 plus t, since e to the power minus 3t is multiplied with 2 plus t, so we have to replace s by s plus 3, okay. So what will be the Laplace transform of 2 plus t? So Laplace transform of 2 plus t will be 2 by 2 by s plus 2 by s plus uh, 1 by s square, okay. But here before writing s square, since e to the power minus 3t is associated, so we have to write here also s will be replaced by s plus 3, and here also s will be replaced by s plus 3 whole square because it is s square. So now we can write here, it will come like s plus 3 whole square, s plus 3 whole square, it will be 2 multiplied by s plus 3 plus 1, okay. So it will be 2s plus 7, 2s plus 7, 2s plus 7 multiplied by 2s plus 7 multiplied by s plus 3 whole square. Now we can write from here ys is nothing but 2s plus 7, okay, divided by s plus 3 whole square multiplied by us, because f2t is ut, so we can write the Laplace transform of f2t as us. Now the question is asking about the transfer function us by ys by divided by us. So we can write from here ts will be nothing but ys by us, and that will be nothing but 2s plus, okay, 7 divided by s plus 3 whole square. So let me see which one of the given option is correct. So it is we can see clearly that option number D is correct one. So option number D is correct one. Now I would like to share one of the most important thing to you people, that if you like my video, then you please subscribe my video. So if you subscribe my video, then there will be no need to search the new videos which I upload. The automatic update will come and you will be able to see those videos. So what you have to do, it is very simple. A circular logo containing my photo is coming in right of me. You have to just click on that for subscription. Okay.